And we are going live. Okay, we're going to hit refresh over here. Let's do that again. All right. Hi guys, Isabel here with Sparkles in the ATL. Hope everybody's having a great evening. We are about to go live, making a sunflower this evening. I'm just waiting to get the video up and running so I can see the comments people are making. So give me just a second. We're going to scroll down here. There we are. Okay. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Lori. How are you, sweetheart? How's my beautiful lady doing? Hope everybody's having a good evening. We're going to settle in this evening and make a good old-fashioned sunflower. Welcome the return of spring. Christina, you sent me... Oh, okay. You sent Lori. Hi, Sue Ann. Hi, Stephanie. How are my ladies doing? If you're new, make sure you shout out where you're from, where you're watching from tonight. I don't think any of us are on a cruise ship tonight. Could be, but probably not. Hi, Deb. How are you, sweetheart? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I don't even think I'm using these four. Actually, I'm going to leave those blank. Okay. So we are going to make a good old-fashioned sunflower this evening. I'm going to get my twine over here. And we're going to get this done before the storm comes in. Okay, y'all? Let's see if I can't back y'all out a little bit. There we go. Let's see a little bit of me. I want to be able to see y'all. Where is this? Getting what? Need to get this head. Oh, Kathy, sweetheart. Well, I'm glad that you are tuning in this evening. All right. That might be about as good as we're going to get over here. Let's see here. Hello, hello. Let's see how that goes. All right. But I do need to get y'all down here so you can see the actual board. Bring y'all down a little bit more. There we go. Hello, hello. Hi, Amy. Hi, Sean. Hello, hello. Hi, Bonnie. Rainy Idaho. Oh, man, I tell you, we are about to start pouring down rain here as well, too. And I just had that piece of twine. Lord have mercy. My mind is going nuts on me today. And I haven't even had any bubbly, y'all. I literally think I am just that tired. Hello, Francine in Florida. Girl, Francine, we're supposed to be visiting y'all in Florida in about, what is it, third week of June? I hope that's going to happen, that we still get to go to Florida. I don't know. We shall see. We were supposed to be beachside, golfing and having a couple of days at the resort, but we will all see what ends up happening. Right now, I am at a staycation at La Casa de Isabel. So, yeah, we're about to start pouring down here too. All right, y'all, so we're going to make a good old-fashioned sunflower here. I've already pre-cut all my poly burlap. And when I say pre-cut, I actually use the heat sealer. So I used my impulse sealer. Let me see if I can pull it out for y'all so you can see. So I use my handy dandy little impulse sealer over here because it gives nice edges right here that doesn't fray. So this is very nice. I need to replace this little piece right in here. But this is a pretty cool sealer right here. So I've already heat sealed all the pieces. When I work with poly burlap, I always do that. So we've already got these pieces done. And I've already done the same thing over here as well. There may be a few little strips on here that I have to cut off, and that's about it. You're about to get a whole bunch of rain here. Hi, Haley. How are you? All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started tonight, y'all. I already cut all these pieces to 10 inches. I'm double checking. Yes. I've already cut all of them to 10 inches. So we are just going to go ahead and get started over here. I've already gotten the top. I'm using the large flower board. I've already preset everything except for where my leaves go right here. And I actually think, since I'm going to be rotating this thing around so incredibly much, I actually think we're going to be fine. I'm going to go ahead and put my leaves on, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get those things in here. All right, so let's go ahead. Do, 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 do. All right, so I'm just going to go diagonally. Again, these are 10-inch pieces. And you're just going to crawl your way on up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay? And I am just going to go in here. And we are going to go ahead and pinch those together. And then I just kind of put them in here. Okay? There's lots of different ways you could do leaves. It's completely up to you. This is just the way I prefer to do it. I feel like I'm about to start singing a song or something. Now I know what's missing, y'all. Oh, Lord have mercy. Is it up here? Or did I take... Oh, my God. It's in my son's backpack, y'all. Well, I guess I'm going to be using my scissors. Oh, my God. I hate that. So we went on... my son and I went on a hike. And both of my sons. And we went on a hike. And we were putting mailbox toppers on people's mailboxes. And guess where Isabel's clippers, snippers are? Yep, right in my son's backpack. Yay! Go figure. So I don't have time to go down and get them. So I am not going to worry about it. I just figure we're just going to keep on going with it. If I have to use scissors, I have to use scissors. So it is what it is. I had a second pair up here, but my 4-year-old took off with them. So not much I can do about that either. So how's everybody doing this evening? Miss Lori's in the house too. All right. Again, I don't normally use scissors, but it's what we're working with tonight. Nothing we can do about it. So we're just going to go with it, y'all. And I've got so many pieces pre-cut over here. We're going to move those out of the way. All right, let's keep going. So what's everybody been up to on their staycation, their quarantine staycation? Anybody doing anything fun? This is the kind of time. I know, I love that bright green poly burlap as well. Love it, love it, love it. And I kind of like just putting them in there sideways. It makes it nice and full. There we go. Okay. We got that going on. It's a good thing it's about that time that I have to buy new scissors anyway, so I don't feel too terribly bad about using them. So, hello, hello. And if y'all are in the house, make sure you shout out where you're from. Give some, definitely love some sprinkles. Y'all can keep the rain, but apparently I'm going to get some tonight anyway. I prefer the other kind of sprinkles. What project are we working on, Deb? Yeah, Kathy, my husband, is not appreciating working from home right now either. Let me tell you, he is pretty upset. He is ready to go back to the office, and I kept telling him multiple times, you're not going back to the office, sweetheart. So, he's like, yes, I am. I'm like, no, you're not, honey. I'm like, you'll be lucky if you get to go back in June. So, and the kids are perfectly fine. Let me tell you, they do not miss school one bit. I know some kids may be missing school. Not my kids. My kids are perfectly fine the way they are. All right. We're just going to go ahead and stick those in there. There we go. I told Alejandro his teacher misses him, and he's like, how do you know? And I'm like, because I miss my babies. So, of course, your teacher misses you. Here we go. Editing photos, putting wreaths in your Etsy shop. That is a perfect way to spend your time. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've been working on a few videos, a lot of gardening, and apparently everybody and their mother is working in the garden right now because I can't find frickin' cow manure, y'all. I'm like, apparently there's a shortage of cow manure at Home Depot and at Lowe's, and I'm like, can I get it delivered? And they're like, no, we don't have any cow manure. I'm like, well, can you send it from the warehouse? No. I'm like, okay. And then Lowe's told me, oh, we're doing away with cow manure. I'm like, what? No, you're not. Who does away with cow manure? So, whatever. I need to find a local farmer. He can probably give me lots of cow manure. So, but I got all the babies ready because we're supposed to have a frost. Well, when I say a frost, it's really not a frost. It's a light frost hitting. I don't know if it's tonight or the next 2 nights, but I went out there and mulched everything and covered up the tomato babies and watermelon babies and all that other good junk. So I think it'll be good enough to last. Hello, hello, Jean from Ohio. A white tiger diamond dots. I'm going to need to see a picture of that. Speaking of tigers, has anybody been watching that new tiger show? I have not tuned in to see it yet, and I'm trying to figure out if it's worth my time or if I'm going to feel more stupid at the end of watching the show. Apparently it's on Netflix, and something about tigers. I don't know. I don't know the name of it. I bet you somebody on here knows the name of it, but I have no clue what it is. Anyway, it did catch my attention mainly because everybody on Facebook is talking about it. So I'm trying to decide, is it worth my time to even watch it? All right, here we go. All right, and we are ready to get started on the yellow. There we go. Okay. Again, those of you just tuning in, I typically do not use my scissors, so please don't copy me and just use scissors. The only reason I'm using those scissors to cut the zip tie ends is because my other one is with my eldest son, and my 4-year-old took off with my spare pair. So, Tiger King! Yes! Yes, Tiger King. That's exactly it. Okay, I saw it. It's nuts. Is it worth watching, or am I going to feel stupid at the end of it, Betsy? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because enough people are talking about it that I'm like, maybe I'll check it out. I just don't know if I want to do that yet, y'all. All right, so again, those were cut at 10 inches. These are cut at 10 inches. No, I did not use a rotary on them. I used my impulse sealer and heat sealed them, okay? So we're going to go up the middle. Same concept, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Have a beverage with you. I don't know if that's good or bad. Now you're scaring me, Amy. Okay, and Lori, what on earth is Ozark? All right, so I just like to come over here. We're going to follow the same concept. Okay, we're going to pinch it right there, like so. Okay. And then you're just going to go ahead and stick them on in there, okay? We're going to work on the outside, working our way to the middle, okay? There are lots of different ways that you could do these petal folds, you know, but this is the one we're making tonight. All right. There we go. Who's that? Well, I've watched it because my kids did, and we had a lot of fun talking about it. Okay, how old were your kids? And I'm going to have to check out what Ozark is, too, because I don't know what Ozark is either. Uh-oh. Hold up, y'all. Well, I'm kind of screwed on that one. Hold up. Let me see if I can get my scissors in there. That's another thing. Make sure that you get it all the way in there. If you don't get it all the way in there, it's going to pop out like it did just then. But again, that's nothing to sit here worrying about. You just grab it, you fold it on back, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Go ahead and let's see here, let's measure this. About 3/4 of an inch, okay, 3/4 of an inch, and then go ahead and put it in. I was trying to cheat my way and like make it shorter. It's a 43, 40, and 31. Okay, Betsy, I think it's safe to say that I should not let my 4-year-old and my 8-year-old watch Tiger King then. I think that's what you're telling me, right? Oh my goodness. All right. I wasn't quite sure. I did see a Facebook article where they said that they're investigating the woman from Tiger King. Something about the disappearance of her husband years and years and years ago. So that definitely piqued my curiosity. And then I'm like, well, what if they just said that to make me want to watch the show? So, but I don't know what Ozark is either, but I'm going to have to check that out. I've been watching something about Once Upon a Witch or something like that. I don't even know how I came upon it. It's all in Portuguese, and I don't understand Portuguese, so yeah, I've just been reading subtitles, and then when I don't read the subtitles, I'm like, wait, what just happened? She fed him to the tiger. That was one of the theories, yes. Oh my goodness, y'all, I miss y'all so much. It is nice to have an adult conversation too. Definitely not for young kids, okay? I am going to keep that in mind. That's going to be something that Mama watches because, you know, she has nothing better to do at nighttime, I guess, which is most of the time. I finally got that stupid heart monitor off of me, so that was good. Although we've had to listen to it beep the last 2 days because it's low battery and I couldn't figure out how to turn the darn thing off. So I returned it today. So we'll see what that says when it comes back. And it's amazing. My blood pressure has been back to normal, y'all. Isn't that amazing? Okay, my 8, 6, and caught some of it. Repeat stuff. Oh my. Okay, my 4-year-old repeats everything. We are so not going to watch that then. So, did I tell y'all that I had a Zoom meeting? Luckily not with students. And my 4-year-old, this is the first time I had a Zoom downstairs, and my 4-year-old decided he was going to come onto camera, and y'all, he pulled down his underwear and shook his little tushy butt right on my Zoom meeting. And that was the last time I did a Zoom from downstairs. Now I go upstairs and I shut the bedroom door and I lock it, and nobody is allowed to come in until my meeting is done. So, all right, we're total. Oh no! Okay, are you guys okay, Betsy? All right. Let's go ahead and open these up. I hope you guys are okay, whatever ends up happening. I hope it's just allergy season, because Lord knows those allergies are something else right now. Okay, for the last 3 days in a row, they've been saying, this is the highest pollen count in the century. And then the second day, they were like, this is the highest pollen count. And then the next day, and then today is the highest pollen count. So we shall see. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Hello, hello, Tammy. So again, if those of y'all who haven't seen the sunflower tutorial, these are cut at 10 inches. So you take a 10-inch roll of mesh, 10 inches wide, and then you just cut them into 10-inch sections, okay? If you have a heat sealer, that is the best thing to use. So over a rotary. I'm not coughing from a virus. I'm coughing because of the darn allergies and pollen outside. So, FYI on that part. Let me grab a little bit to drink here. Yes, ma'am, Deb. Especially if you spend a lot of time outside, like I've been doing the last couple of days. Every night I've been taking Benadryl. 2 Benadryls every single night. All right, so we're just going to crawl our way up. Hello, hello, Peggy. How are you? And we are going to twist it here. Y'all, if you use code CREATE, you can go onto uniqueandthecreek.com. You can enter that at checkout. So I know they've got the sunflower kits on there, so you can get that on there as well. and go ahead and enjoy it. It'll give you something to do during this time. We're all going to be locked in for a while, unless you're an essential employee. So, in which case you might be out and about. There we go. Okay. Oh, my goodness. 400 employees. Someone here is class to leave. Oh, no. Okay, hopefully it is just a cold. I mean, I will say that in the last how long have we been on lockdown, y'all? Because it feels like forever, and I don't think it has been forever. I think it's only been 2 weeks. But I will say this is the first time in the longest amount of time that I have not been sick. But the allergies are just ridiculous. I agree with that right now. Absolutely. But I'm glad that you guys were able to get the testing done, because so many people aren't able to get a hold of tests right now. So, there we go. All right. And if y'all get a chance, make sure, if you do have to go out and you are gardening like me, just be very careful on going out. I know people at Home Depot, oh my gosh, they are like back to back against each other. I swear, you would walk in there and you think that nobody knows anything about the virus right now. Allergies again. Okay, so he can be out and about for his job. All right. Okay, so we're going to go around here. There we go. So, all right. I'm kind of going through dollar store withdrawals right now, too. So I have not been to the dollar store in about 3 weeks. So I would love to go. They're still open. But I just, no, I'm not going to risk it. Michael's, at least I can get everything pretty much delivered to the house. Same thing with Joann's. I haven't ordered from Hobby Lobby. I've heard rumors that they're going to close. Only one of my 4 kids were able to get tested. Yeah, that's what I've heard, that it's very hard to get a hold of a test. So, and all I've been doing is listening to what's on the news. So, but again, social distancing, y'all. Social distancing. All right. There we go. And you know what? You can just tune onto here and watch all sorts of lives. Catch up on your crafting. Decorate your house. Easter's almost here. So I was going to decorate some more for Easter, and then I was like, no, it's only going to be up for a little bit. I think I'm going to keep it up through the end of April. And then I think I'm going to decorate the house for 4th of July. I know, I'm really catching it. So, but yeah. All right, here we go. So if you guys are enjoying it so far, make sure you guys share. You share the love, send some sprinkles. Virtually, that is, virtually. So if my 4-year-old hears the word sprinkles, he thinks of tinkles on the toilet seat. So I definitely do not want any of that. So I've gotten to the point now where I just make him clean it up. So yeah, I'm like, that'll teach you a lesson. Hopefully. All right, I'm just going to open these up as we go around, like so. Just kind of push them back. All right, and we're just going to keep going around this way. Hello, hello. How are you, Maddie? There we go. I love this one. Hello, hello, Karen. Your Hobby Lobby is closed. I was wondering about that. I don't know. I haven't even checked to see if we can still order online or not. I have to check that because there are some things I would love to get a hold of. All right. Again, these are cut to 10 inches. So we're just going to go around using the Unique in the Creek flower board. This is the large board, but yes, you can use it on the small board as well. It just makes it a little bit smaller flower. This one's going to come out to be a good at least 28 inches. At least. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to open that one up. There we go. And I just try to open them up as I go around, y'all. Okay, here we go. Hello, hello. Whoop, whoop. I think I'm going to do another live. Probably not tomorrow, but probably in about 2 days. Get another one pop on. All right. And we're just going to go around here and finish it up. I've got a cool little center we're going to be using. I bought a whole bunch of sunflower centers. They all came green, though. I don't want them to be green. I want them to be brown, so I actually bought espresso spray paint, and I'm going to spray paint all of the sunflower centers espresso color, so I can get that nice little color that I like when it comes to a sunflower. So, but I'm going to show y'all a cool one. I would say you could get it. Just came on. Yes, ma'am, Peggy. This is poly burlap. Yes, ma'am. It is my favorite one to use when doing a sunflower. I really prefer, when I do the sunflowers, I prefer to do these in poly burlap versus mesh, but quite frankly, mesh turns out to be just as beautiful. It's just a personal preference. There we go. And Peggy, you're going to see me cutting with a pair of scissors. Again, don't mind it. My actual clipper snippers, whatever the heck you call them, are downstairs. And I wasn't about to make everybody sit here and wait while I went to go fetch them. And my 4-year-old took off with my other one, so my spares are gone too. All right, and it is cut to 10 inches and heat sealed. There we go. Oh my gosh, now I feel like I'm ready for spring. I kind of just want to make the whole backyard full of sunflowers. Speaking of sunflowers, I ordered a bunch of seeds from Etsy because if you try to order from Baker or Park Seed or any of those online places, they are all backed up with orders. So your seeds won't get to you for a couple of weeks. So I went to an Etsy seller and I cannot wait for the seeds to arrive. So it's just a person who has their own little garden. I forgot what it was called. Something about Seed Nerds or something like that. And then there was some other place too. But I love this, the bright yellow. And I'm looking over here on Mevo. It is definitely a bright, bright yellow, y'all. I'm not using any kind of filters or anything. Y'all don't believe it? Look at my face. You can tell I have absolutely no makeup on. So. All right, here we go. I'm going to pop that one in here, and we are almost done with this row. There we go. All right, and we are going to pop that in here, I think, ahead in December. All right, and we are going to cut. There we go. I like to put this one over here on the right down first, and then I'll stick the other one over on top. You can put your hand in there and just kind of open it up, spread it out. There you go, just like that. See? I love it. All right, we've got one more on here that finishes that row. I think we're only going to do 2 more rows, but we shall see once I put the center on it. There we go. And there's going to be some fun announcement. I'm going to make you guys, I'm going to have an announcement coming on tomorrow. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, but y'all will see a post on it tomorrow. Some exciting news. Give you something to look forward to as well. All right, we're going to open this one up. This one's going to go on top. Okay. There we go, like so. Okay. There. All right. Get that one. Okay. All right. And the outside row is finished. Oh my gosh, it is pretty, pretty, pretty. This one looks like it's going to measure in at 10, 20, looks like about 26 inches so far. So, hello, hello. How are you guys? Thank you for popping on. All right, I think some of my little comments here are a little bit behind, but that's okay. I'm seeing them over here on the Mevo. All right. Awesome. So we're going to start over here. We finished our outer row. Now we're going to move inside to this one right here. Okay. And the great thing about these sunflowers is they only come in at about 4 or 5 inches deep or so. So you can easily, they're perfect for shipping. Okay. Makes for a nice low box. We're going to open that one up. I'm going to go around this way. So I'm going to make sure that this petal is the one that goes on top. We're going to open it up here from the bottom and just kind of spread it out. If you have a teeny tiny little bit of fraying, you don't need to worry about it, okay? All right, I'm going to press refresh on here because I'm seeing tons of comments coming up over there. Oh, now I see what's going on, y'all. All right, let me refresh my computer. Thankfully, Mevo is working just fine. All right. Problem is it disappears before I have a chance to see what the comment says. There we go. Perfect. All right. And we are back in business over here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put this one in over here. I'm going to click on that video. Okay. I need a new laptop. It's not exactly on the top of my priority list right now. My phone's working good, so that's all that matters. Okay, there we go. Hello, hello, Michelle. Yes, ma'am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Miss Barbara, yay. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to open this one up. Remember, open from the bottom. The direction that you're going in is the one that you want that petal to be on top. Okay, and then we're just going to keep going around. I am using poly burlap, not regular burlap, poly burlap. Okay, so it's like a synthetic plastic burlap. Okay, but it has a very soft feel to it, a lot more weather resistant, and it holds its shape better than burlap as well. Okay, if you use regular burlap, it's probably going to sag. There we go. Okay. Open that up. I love these. So easy, so fun. All right. Okay. There we go. And we're just going to keep going around. Do, 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 do. I see I forgot to cut that one off. I'll cut it off in just a second. All right. I'm going to pull that there. And as I said, I forgot to cut the tail off of this one. So I'm going to come back in here and cut those off, and then we're going to stick this one in here. There we go. Accidents happen, that's what they say. I don't know what song that's from. We're going to stick that in here. Awesome. Okay. All right. Okay, open that up, open this one up. Remember, the direction that you're going in is the petal that you want to be on top, okay? And you just keep going around like so. Absolutely. All right, cut to 10 inches, and you just take your fingers up the middle, okay, and stick that on in there. What better way to spend your time than crafting or gardening? I don't know. And y'all, I saw my first hummingbird of the season today, a female. Yay. Hopefully she's laying a nest. Not laying a nest. Hopefully she's making a nest and laying eggs in her nest nearby. But I was so excited because I've been watching and waiting for weeks now for her to appear, for any hummingbird to appear. What is the name of that pretty green? This is, I think it's lime. Okay, so this is just a lime green poly burlap. All right, we're going to open that up. There we go. And I went ahead and stocked up on it over a month and a half or 2 months ago, month and a half to 2 months ago. I just went ahead and started stocking up on my favorite poly burlaps. So, mainly because last year it all disappeared so fast. I wasn't going to make the same mistake twice. There we go. Put that in here. And I figure if I don't use it all right now, I'll end up using it later. Okay. Open that up. There you go. We're almost done with this row right here, y'all. And then we're going to put our center on after we finish the next row to find out if we have to do those last 4 or if we can just ignore them. Just pinch it here, like so. Okay. Large, but I want to make a 4th of July flower wreath, and I only have 21-inch mesh. Are you wanting to do sunflower, Sean? Or are you open to doing a rose? Because you can do it with sunflower. The issue there is you're going to have to do some extra folding, which is kind of a waste of the mesh. You could cut the mesh. If it's regular mesh, then you're also going to deal with some potential fraying. Okay, so I would lean towards a rose if you're doing the large board, but you can definitely make a sunflower out of it, but you're better off utilizing the mesh to do the rose. I don't know if you have poly or not. Is the sealer better than a wood burner? Kathy, I think it really boils down to personal preference. I've seen plenty of people use a wood burner doing this, and they've been perfectly happy. And then I've seen other people do the impulse sealer. I personally prefer the impulse sealer. I can work really fast with it. So, but other people can work fast with the burner. I think it really just depends on your personal preference, which one you feel comfortable with. Yeah. So, all right, this one finishes. This is the last one for this row. We're going to do one more row after that, and then we're going to put our center on, and we are going to see if we have to use these or if we can ignore them. All right, sometimes I can ignore them, sometimes I can't. Just depends. All right, again, this is going to be the one on top. Here we go. Open it up. All right, and we want this pattern to keep nice and moving. I'm actually going to fold that up, hold it up, open that. There we go. All right, so we're going to do one more, and then we will see whether we're going to do that inside or not. All right, so I think there's 8 on this one. You can see how quick this is, y'all. I have just the regular mesh. Like I said, Sean, I would personally go for the rose. You can definitely do the sunflower, but it's going to require extra folds. It's going to look just slightly different. You know, if you try to cut it, you could potentially have some fraying on your hands. So, especially since it's regular. All right. And roses are gorgeous. All right, there we go. We're going to open this up. Sometimes I just try to see which direction it wants to go into, and I just let it go. Kind of like the song, Let It Go. I'm not going to sing tonight, y'all. No, no, no. I don't want to sing. No singing for Isabel tonight. I am all sung out. Okay. All right, 7 more to go for this particular row. And then we're going to touch bases and see where we are. There we go. I'm loving the bright yellow, y'all. Oh my gosh. How cheery is this? It would look great at a fire pit, on a door, by the pool. There we go. You can make red ones for the hummingbirds, Haley. Yes, daisy style flower. You could definitely go for that too. Absolutely. All right. Daisy would actually work really well too. Daisy or rose has my vote. But yeah, the hummingbird showed up today, and I have a brand new hummingbird feeder. And at first, for the last couple of weeks, I've been like, oh God, what if it's the feeder? What if they hate my feeder? So I'm very happy to see a little female show up today. So I'm going to clean up, my other one's already clean, so I'm going to take my other one and put it out as well. Because last year, the hummingbirds fought. The boys were so territorial. And even though there were 8 ports, They had to argue over one of them. I'm like, dude, there's 8 of them. Why do you guys have to argue? So I'm going to stick a second one up like a little bit further away. So maybe, just maybe, they can all coexist together. And I can enjoy their company. There we go. And the butterfly bushes are blooming. I don't know how to pronounce this particular flower. Oh, God, help me out, y'all. W-E-I-G-A-L-A. It's not Weigala. It's not Waigala. It's, I don't know if it's Weigela. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, hummingbirds love it, okay? So whatever I just spelled, look for it, because hummingbirds love it and butterflies love it as well. And they have a reblooming one. So it goes all the way from spring until the first hard frost in the fall or winter. So depending on where you live, it could potentially even bloom year round. So, yep. So I am going to get a hold of 2 reblooming ones next week. I moved my rhododendrons yesterday to the backyard, and they are so much happier already. So I'm going to get 2 more of the other one. Weigela. Weigela? Did I say it right, Marty? Weigela? I'm going to get the okay in a minute. Or she's going to be hitting her head and be like, oh, she said it wrong again. Weigela. Alright, that's the one y'all want, guys. If you love hummingbirds and if you love butterflies, you want that plant, okay? Here we go. But we've got that, and I got a hold of a white butterfly bush. I'm excited. If you cannot see comments anymore, I bet you the same thing, Kathy, happened to me a second ago. The Mevo is fine, but it was my screen over here, so I just hit refresh on the screen. And it was my internet that was on the actual laptop, so I had to turn that internet off and then turn it back on again. So, I don't know if the same thing's happening to you, but that's what happened to me. Go figure. Igea. Agela? Oh gosh. Y'all, I feel like I'm playing Pictionary now. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Hello from Kansas. Ooh, Brazil. All right. Yes, Sean, I'm loving this sunflower too. Absolutely. I always love making these, and quite frankly, they're just so easy. And they're fun, and they're beautiful. How can you be upset or angry when you're looking at something so bright and cheery as this? I am doing well, Miss Catherine. I miss you too, girl. I know. You need to come where I'm at. Hey, though, I heard that your place has some accolades that have gone out recently. Hello, number 1. So, but I'm loving being at the same school with my kiddos and seeing all the kids. I work in this, y'all, for those of you who don't know, I work in the same community where my kids go to school, my own kids. So it's awesome to be able to go to work with them. And then it's awesome to be able to see kiddos from my own neighborhood and from the surrounding neighborhoods all day long at school too. I know some people would not like that, but me personally, I love it when I see them in the street or when they roll a window down and I'm driving and I hear them call my name. So for me, it's just fun. I want to be that little old lady when I'm like, you know, older, a lot older, hopefully. I want to be that little old lady where everybody's like, oh, there's Miss Rivera. You know, the one who everybody knows in the neighborhood. So, yeah. Miss Peg, are you working on your sunflower wreath too? Yes, today is a sunflower night. Y'all hop to it, hop to it. These things are in demand every spring and summer. The closer we get to summer, the more requests there are. And then in the fall, just change the colors and you've got yourself a nice fall sunflower as well. All right, y'all, so we finished up this row right here. I am going to grab our center and we're going to see if we need to make that. I'm thinking we do have to make one more row, but we gonna do a check-see. Here we go. We gonna do a check-see. All right, there we go. All right, so let me grab it. All right. Does this look familiar to anyone? Woo, woo, woo. Think about the dollar store, y'all. These are the coconut bikini bras from the Dollar Tree. I grabbed a slew of them last summer. I grabbed a slew of them last summer, and since obviously there's a pair, you get 2 sunflower centers out of them. Okay. So I'm thinking, hello, definitely jump on and say hi. See, that's how I know when my comments, when my internet is acting funky on my laptop, because I see the comments already over here, but I don't see them over here on my laptop. So we're going to refresh my laptop just so I can keep up, because I can see your comments. I just don't know. Yes, coconut bra. All right, so as you can see, we do need one more row. There's just a teeny weeny little bit of show through here. Ever so much, like about that much. A 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. But y'all know Isabel, I do not like show through. So we are going to go ahead and do the last 4. I am going to go ahead and put the zip ties through. By the way, I'm using 5.5 inch zip ties. You can do it with a 4 inch. I've done it before. Lori knows that. I love my 4.5 inch zip ties. And for the longest of time, Lori's like, start using the bigger ones. I'm like, no, I refuse. I finally jumped on the bandwagon, y'all. And I must say, it is definitely easier. Oh, there's the 4th one. Okay, there we go. All right. Yes, it is an awesome idea. I love it. Okay, and it's already brown. It's got that nice little speckled thing on here. I mean, if you want to put stuff on top of it, you can, but quite frankly, you don't need to. All right. Luckily, I was prepared for the fact that I made a carrot wreath. There we go. Out of the witch's hat last week. Yes, you can. You can do that as well. Okay. All right, we're going to open it up. Well, Peg, you are going to absolutely love it. All right, there we go. We're going to stick this one. There it is. Open that up. Make sure this one goes on top because that's our last row right here. Okay, we've got 3 more to go, and then we're going to put our center on. Guys, if these curl up too much and you're like, oh, I don't like it. Just, guys, when you cut all your mesh or you cut all your burlap, it doesn't bother me. But when you cut everything, go ahead and get like a heavy book or a heavy sign. And the night before you plan on using it, just stick it on top. Okay? So you can do that, come to it the next day, and it'll be relatively flat for you. All right, so just an idea if you don't like the fact that it pops up so much and curls up. Okay? All right, here we go. Gonna get our last 3 on. Love it. Oh man, I want to tell y'all what's going to happen tomorrow so much, but I can't. I got to wait till tomorrow. So I will. All right. There we go. And we're going to tighten that up. Again, do not use scissors like I am doing. So use an actual zip tie cutter or those little wire cutters. Otherwise, you're going to ruin your scissors. However, it's what I had to do tonight, y'all. Unless y'all wanted to wait for 5 minutes while I went to go hunt down my son's backpack to figure out where on earth they are. There we go. All right, 2 more. And then we are done. Phrase your mesh phrase so much. Are you using the poly or is it poly burlap? Should be, my assumption is it's poly mesh then. Just be careful when you're handling poly mesh. Once you cut it with the rotary cutter, just be careful as you're dealing with the edges over there, okay? If it's regular poly mesh, you can actually use an impulse sealer to cut it. I prefer not to use it when it has metallic strips in it. All right, and always, if you're going to use an impulse sealer or you are going to use a wood burner, y'all, please make sure that you wear your mask, okay? You should definitely have a mask if you're doing that because it does release chemicals from the mesh into the air, and those are carcinogens, which I'm probably mispronouncing as well. That's beside the point, though. I don't know how to pronounce the name of that flower properly, so hey, you know. There we go. All right. Yeah, I treat my poly mesh like a baby. Well, Peg, I don't use a wood burner. I have an impulse sealer. So I'll make a video on that for you guys. It is so easy. I'll show y'all my favorite mask, too. As a matter of fact, when I run errands right now and I have to go pick a few things up, like twice a week or something, I wear my mask out in public, and let me tell you the looks that I get. But I tell you what's shocking to me is how many people aren't wearing masks. That's what I just don't get. I really don't. So, it's as if nothing's ever going on. Yes, ma'am, Miss Peg. So I'll be happy to make a video because it'll only take me like 15 minutes. I'm going to show you my favorite impulse sealer, show you my favorite mask. I'm all dolled up and go out in public. There we go. Which is actually what I wear in public too. When I went to my doctor's appointments, I wore my mask. And even the nurses were jealous of my mask. So that's saying something right there. How long does it take to seal the mesh? Let me see here. I usually do anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds. Once it heats up pretty good, about 3 seconds. All right. All right, y'all. We are ready to go ahead and put our center on. How pretty is that already, y'all? Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Who would love that on their front door? And it is so easy for you to make. Yes, and I am checking the measurements, y'all. We are sitting at 27 inches. 27 inches. And guys, this would actually go to 28 inches if I would have done the fold of the leaves like I did the petals, or not like the petals. If I would have done the fold of the leaves a little differently instead of squeezing it in the middle, just going straight through the center, it would have made it about ½ inch longer on each side. We could have gotten an extra inch. All right, taking it to 28. But this is 27 inches. So now we are going to take our coconut bra. Woo! I don't know if it's the left side or the right side. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you're going to take one side of your choosing, okay? It does already come with strings on it to attach both parts of the bra. I just use the pipe cleaners because it's a little more secure, okay? And all we're going to do is put it through here, go through the back, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get that in here. Plus the pipe cleaners are a little longer, and they hold their shape better. All right. Okay. Now we're going to go in here, right there. And you can also do it with a yellow one. I'm going to pull that up. There. Y'all see how I kind of pulled that up a little bit? That hides the zip tie when you do that. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here. All right, this part right here. I'm going to hold it up. Get it real good the first time, then you won't have to keep playing with it, y'all. All right. Okay, bring it through here. All right, you give it like 3 or 4 good pulls. Unfortunately, I can't cut these right now. I'm not about to use my scissors to do this, but normally what I would do at this point is I would take my wire cutters and snip, snip. I would take this part and actually fold it into the hole up here. Okay, so then here you go. You got your beautiful, I'm gonna put that right there. Little bow right there. Awesome sauce. And there we go. How gorgeous is that, y'all? And just kind of pull those pieces out a little bit. All right, and you are all set. Check that out. How gorgeous is that, y'all? Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. Can this wreath hang outside? Yes, ma'am, it can. It absolutely can. If it is in the full sun, I would just say be careful because anything fades in the full sun. But if you have a covering or something, yes, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so here you have your finished sunflower, 27 inches wide. I don't know how long the video was, about 45, 47 minutes. I talked a lot, but look how quick and easy it is to do. I would use a yellow pipe cleaner. Yes, I agree. The good thing is I also have a yellow Sharpie, so that'll be easy peasy. So I will fluff it some more, and then you won't even notice any part of it. So, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And then you just pull the leaves out a little bit, and you are all set to go. Ready for spring. So easy. Again, you can use code CREATE when you're ordering. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to send some sprinkles, share it with your friends. And guys, this would look gorgeous in any color. Yes, you could absolutely do it in red. You could do it in orange. Oh my goodness. And if you have any questions, let me know. Okay? So, again, we used lime green poly burlap, and we used, it's just regular yellow poly burlap, y'all. I don't know the name of it, but it's yellow. It is 10 inches long, cut to 10-inch pieces, both for the leaves and for the yellow petals. And the same way we put the leaves on is how we put the petals on. Okay? So, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Lori. Absolutely, Michelle. Yes, ma'am. You guys will see me again later on this week. And then I'll have that fun announcement for you guys tomorrow. So, you guys take care. Have a great evening. Thank you for joining me. And y'all stay safe now. You hear? Love you guys. Good night. Sleep tight, everybody. If you have any questions, let me know.